Hey, I am Ryan Paneer with Ironwood Outfit, and I never thought I would do one of these videos, but a lot of you guys have been asking where I've been, if I'm still alive, if I'm still doing YouTube, and the answer is yes to all of those, I think. I can't remember the questions I asked, but yes, pretty much. So just a quick update. Things got ridiculously crazy for me personally. My father went into the hospital with some blood clots. That was a huge scare. He is okay, so thank you for everyone who knew and had concerns and was asking. He's fine, he's back home. He's actually working down in Southern California going crazy again. So it's like nothing ever happened. I think it gave him more energy, which is very odd. He got put on blood thinners and is like more excited now. It's very odd. Anyway. My grandmother passed away last weekend. Thank you for your condolences. She was 93. It was totally hard. I didn't think it would affect me that much, but it did. It was actually really kind of a bummer. My day job, for those of you that don't know, I am a pastor. I am a teaching pastor at a church, a local church here called Valley Friends Church. We are working on some new cool, really crazy stuff that has been taking a lot of my time. So basically, I have not had any time to be in the shop. I'm finishing up a job right now for some friends doing a built-in island, which I'm recording. And I mean, I've had so little time that I left my Ehrlex 5500 sprayer. I left it in the water and I ruined it. And I'm super bummed. So I have to buy a new head, a new gun. They're about $100. I found one on, I think, Home Depot for 110. So, I mean, that's how little time I've had. I threw it in the water to hopefully, you know, take care of it. Well, somehow the paint dried in the water. I didn't know paint can dry in water. Is that a thing? But it did. So, anyway, the bolts rusted. Total bummer. I have like 19 projects that I started within the last month but have not been able to get to. So here's the deal, the good news. And for those of you that don't care, well, you probably already would have tuned out of this, I just realized. So for those of you that are still watching, you're awesome, first of all, and thank you for your support. But a couple things that we're gonna start right away. I am starting a thing called 2-Minute Tuesday, which are little tips and tricks that I have learned over the years of doing professional construction, contracting, woodworking, blacksmithing, those types of things. They're just real quick clips every Tuesday, 2 minutes or less, that just explain how I do something, a trick that I learned, just because that is what really helped me from other guys on YouTube and just from friends around the world who have kind of shown me different ways to do things. Little quick tips, so that should be helpful. I have a dozen different videos that I have recorded that are sitting on my hard drive that I am waiting. Good news is I brought on a friend of mine to do video editing for me. So he will have 1 to 2 big project videos a month edited. All of that is starting in hopefully March. And so all of this is coming right away. I'm super excited. I'm just brought on another client who did it's a non-profit client. I think it's actually the last video I did, that step and repeat. I am redoing that whole thing for them and some really cool thing for another thing called Fight with Fashion. They are an anti-human trafficking for-profit organization. I think I said not-for-profit. They're a for-profit clothing company that fights human trafficking. Super cool. So yeah, a ton of cool stuff coming up. Thank you for your support. I will also have a Patreon up very quickly because I'm realizing more and more that I love doing YouTube. It takes more time than I expected it to, and it doesn't make as much money. So basically all that to say, if any of you guys want to, obviously no obligation, but if you want to, a little support would be awesome. We'll have different tiers, you know. They'll start at like $5 a month, go all the way up to like $1,000 a month. For those of you that really love me, you will do $1,000 a month. If you love me. And I love you, so do it, please. I love you. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Thank you for staying to the end of this thing of me just rambling, but that's where I've been. I will be back very, very shortly, and thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time.